Hello and welcome to Core with Court. Today we have a quick Pilates Sculpt exercise. I have a booty band already on. If you would like to use one, feel free to grab it now. And whenever you're ready, you're going to be in all fours, facing in one direction. Wrists underneath your shoulders. And we're going to start with some knee hovers. So I want you to tuck those toe pads down onto that mat. And we're just going to lift those knees and then tap them back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. For 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. We are now going to stay in that hold. We're going to step those feet out, step them back in, step feet out, step back in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step those knees back in, drop them down so you can come down onto those forearms. And we're going to step out into that plank. You're going to lower those glutes down to the ground so you feel that core engage. Switch to one side, find that oblique. Lower back down. Switch to the other side, find that oblique. Keep that waist lifted nice and high in that side plank. For 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Drop those arms down, drop those knees down, sit back, take child's pose. All right, we come back up to that all fours position. I'm gonna drop down to my forearms. You're welcome to stay up on your hands. We're gonna work out those glutes. Let's start with that leg that is closest to me. We're gonna reach it out. Flex the foot to engage that glute a little bit more. Lower it down. Lift back up in sky. Lower it down. Lift back up in sky. Cooling down that heart rate from that plank series. Taking your time, feeling that squeeze in that low part of that glute closest to me. Go for 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg lifted, keep that foot flexed, hamstring curl. So I want you to think about using that muscle in the back of that upper thigh, resisting that bend of that knee, and then resisting that air as you straighten. Open up your chest a little bit more to the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten that leg out. We pulse the ceiling for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that knee back down. We're going right into that other side for this quick series. We straighten that leg out. We flex that foot. We lower down, lift back up, lowering down, lift back up. Exhale each time you lift your leg to help with that power. Opening that chest up to that mat, making sure those shoulders are not hiked up to your ears. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg lifted, bend that knee, straighten that leg, bending knee, straighten leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg straight. We pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Drop those knees. Sit back into that child's pose. All right, we're gonna come back up. We're gonna work out those obliques again. So you're gonna face me. You're gonna drop your left arm onto the ground and then your right leg is gonna come out. Nice and long. Once we find that position, we want to lift up to that whole standing position. We're going to place our hands behind our head. Elbows will be wide. If this does not feel good for your shoulders, I want you to go at a diagonal. Otherwise, we're staying here. You're going to plant that foot on that ground. We're going to lower down. Use that oblique, come back up. Lowering down. Use that oblique, come back up. Trying to stay in that one straight line as you dip down. Crunch that oblique as you sit back up. Extend that line, find that length. On our next one, we are going to find our twist. We're going to lower down, stay there, twist towards your mat, open your arms, return back to head, twist to me, come back up, and repeat. Dipping down as much as you can, find that twist, open arms, return to head, twist back to me. We have 4 here. Last 3. 2. And last one, dipping down, twisting, opening those arms, return back to head, come up to seated, plant that hand closest to the mat. You're going to bring both legs onto the mat. We're going to find some crunches. Coming down, straighten back up, crunching down, straighten back out. Working that opposite oblique now. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down into your glutes. We're gonna go right into bridging. Lowering your head all the way down, finding those ankles in towards your glutes, planting hands on ground, making sure your head is all the way down, your neck is straight. We're gonna lift those glutes up to sky, find that squeeze in them, lower back down, tap that mat, shoot right back up. Just tapping the mat before you lift them right back up. To protect our low back, we're lowering our rib cage down to those hip bones the entire time, scooping that belly button. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lower. For 5, 4. We're gonna add on to this in 3, 2, and 1. Hold up, open those knees, break that band if you have it, squeeze knees back together, tap glutes, lift back up, open, close, tap. You got it, we're here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. We're gonna just isolate those open closes, squeezing knees to close, opening up, breaking that band for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up nice and high, lift those hands up to sky. We pulse up an inch and down an inch for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down, quick rest, hug those knees, and then we shoot up. We're gonna go and do those obliques on the other side. So your right hand is now gonna be down. Your left leg is gonna be extended out nice and long. We drop that hand, we find that position of that straight line, and then we come all the way up to our kneeling position. Hands come behind our head. We dip in that straight line. We lift back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hold that core in tight. I want you to think about knitting those abdominals together. Apologies on that quick angle change. The camera died, so we are now on my phone. On our next one, we're gonna add that twist. We're gonna look down at our mat. We're gonna open our chest up, open those arms, come back to head, turn this way. And repeat. I want you to continue to open your arms, but because of the camera angle, I cannot without hitting the brick wall. So let's go here for 5. 4. Last 3. 2. And last 1. Find that twist back up. Drop that arm underneath your shoulder. Straighten those legs out. Let's find those crunches. Bending down, straighten back out. Bending down, straighten back out. We have 5. 4. Last 3. 2. And 1. Straighten yourself out to that high plank. I want you to just hold here. Lower those glutes down. Feel that engagement in that core. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot those hips to sky. Find that downward dog. Roll yourself back to that high plank. Drop those knees. Drop that chest. Lifting up that chest. Finding that nice stretch for that back. Looking up to the sky. Maybe looking left and then right. Rolling up that neck. Drop your chest back down. Going into your final child's pose. Opening those knees, sitting back into those hips. Great job. Thank you so much for joining me for your quick Pilates Sculpt workout. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a workout with me. Thanks. Bye.